Today, former Johnson County Deputy Robert Repford was arrested and booked into jail here in Russellville. All the information is contained in this arrest affidavit. Normally, we would never reveal the identity of a sexual assault victim, but in this case, the woman wants to be identified. She wants everyone to know what she says that deputy did to her.
This man raped me.
We're only using her first name. Shayna says during the second week of September, 2 deputies showed up at her house for a domestic dispute. She says she was arguing with her boyfriend and a neighbor when someone called police. She says Deputy Robert Repford offered to take her away from the situation in his patrol car. Shayna says the deputy sexually assaulted her inside his car while he was on duty. According to the arrest affidavit, while on duty, Deputy Repford picked up Shayna and took her to a friend's house. But Shayna says her friend wasn't home and the deputy followed her inside.
He turned me around in a corner.
She says the deputy sexually assaulted her with either a flashlight or his police baton. Then she says he raped her and urinated on her.
After that, he made me drink his urine. He told me to enjoy being covered in his. That's what he said. I think he's scary. It scares me just talking about him.
Shayna says she was on drugs when the assault happened. She does not remember if she told the deputy to stop.
I don't know. I guess I just kind of froze up. I don't think I said anything. I don't think I could speak. I don't know. I think he should be in jail, locked up. I mean, I don't feel other women and girls out there are safe. He's not a good guy. He's scary and he's dangerous.
But late this afternoon, Deputy Repford was arrested and booked into jail. Now, the prosecutor says Repford is facing a third-degree sexual assault charge. According to this arrest affidavit, Repford told investigators that he did have sexual relations with that woman, but he says it was all consensual. Right now, Repford is behind bars here in Polk County since he used to work for the Johnson County Sheriff's Department. The prosecutor says if convicted for sexual assault, Repford could spend 3 to 10 years in prison. In Russellville, Brett Rains, 4029 News. Today, Sequoyah County deputies stepped up their holiday patrols, but today they were not writing tickets.
Nobody wants a ticket. That's money that comes out of their pocket.
When you see blue lights behind you, usually it's not a good feeling.
What you put me over for?
Cracked windshield. Do you have your driver's license on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cracked windshield. I seen
on.
you rode by the school and you see me. You see my windshield from there?
This man was streaming his traffic stop on Facebook, but when the deputy returned, everything changed.
Sir, today I could care less about your cracked windshield, okay?
Oh, really?
This is for your kids.
Oh, man, why you scaring me like that, man? I was thinking we're going to have to get this one live for Facebook just to show the media, you know what I mean, that all cops aren't bad cops. When you have those relations, it's easier to fight crime and solve crime within the community.
Today, deputies were on kid patrol.
We'd like to give her a gift, okay?
You dog.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
He doesn't look like Santa Claus, but he is today.
I got 2 Barbies. It's cool.
Normally whenever we go on a call and have to deal with children, it's not under the best circumstances. Parents fighting, child neglect or abuse or anything like that. Hey buddy, look at this, that's all yours.
Can you say thank you? I was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's amazing what they do for the kids in Sequoyah County.
And today,
Merry Christmas.
everyone was in the Christmas spirit.
You wanna give me a hug? Oh, she's so sweet.
In total, deputies handed out more than 350 gifts. The sheriff says it was all possible through private donations. In Sequoyah County, Brett Rains, 4029 News.
The Oklahoma Department of Transportation classifies this intersection as dangerous. A spokesperson with the department says they've had the funds in place since 2011 to help make it safer. That spokesperson says the city of Poto has not agreed to pay their part until this year. As soon as the warning sounds and the lights start flashing, you have about 25 seconds before the train rolls through this intersection. Police say trains travel as fast as 50 miles per hour through town.
It's the equivalent almost of your car running over a soda can when that train hits your car. It's devastating.
Sunday, a mother and her 3 sons were killed when their car was hit by a train at this crossing. Police say 37-year-old April Goins was driving. Her daughter, 8-year-old Jacqueline, was the only survivor.
Yes, they have the lights, but they don't have the bars that go down. So if you've got your radio up real loud or you got kids screaming and you're trying to settle a fight in the back seat, you might get distracted and not see that the lights are going on.
The intersection just a block away has crossbars. The Department of Transportation says it will cost $313,000 to do the same at this intersection in downtown Poto. Out of that, the city has to pay about 10%, a little more than $30,000. A spokesperson for the state says the city agreed to pay that amount earlier this year.
I mean, what else do we need? We had people that lost their life on Sunday. That's too many already.
A spokesperson for the Department of Transportation says it should take about 3 months to redo this intersection. They're also adding a sidewalk to make it easier for pedestrians to cross. In Poto, Brett Rains, 4029 News.
We had to go get him. That was our job.
But Hackett Police Chief Daryl Spells came under fire before he reached the driveway outside this home south of Greenwood. The chief says he never saw the gunman, 34-year-old Billy Jones.
The first shot came through, I ducked, and the second one grazed me. That's where the bullet grazed me.
Life and death, potentially decided by a fraction of an inch. This is his police car. It was shot at least 9 times. It's the first time since the shooting that the chief has seen it.
I'm lucky. God was watching over me. I saw these photos, on the news and things like that, but I never saw all those. Some of them went through, all the way through.
But Deputy Bill Cooper passed away after police say he was shot in the neck. Cooper served and protected our area for 2 decades.
He was one of the first guys that welcomed me to Hackett. Great, great, great man. Always had a smile. Always wanted to help.
And while fighting through tears, the chief says he's committed to the badge and to his fellow law enforcement brothers and sisters.
That I've got a job to do, and Deputy Cooper would want me to continue that. So I owe that to him, and not only my community, but I owe it to him. And we're going to keep doing our job, and this is not going to deter us.